Scientist S Somanath is all set to take over as the new chairman of the Indian Space Research Organisation, succeeding K. Sivan. Somanath, who is currently director of the Vikram Sarabhai Space Centre in the Kerala state capital, will be fourth Keralite to occupy the topmost post in the Indian space sector. The previous Malayalees who have held the top post are K. Kasturirangan, G. Madhavan Nair and K. Radhakrishnan. Sivan was given a year's extension and his term is set to end very soon, and Somnath's name was cleared for the top office way back in 2019 itself, by virtue of his seniority in the ISRO hierarchy. Somnath completed his pre-degree from the Maharaja's College Ernakulam and did mechanical engineering from the TKM College of Engineering, Kollam, and in 1985 joined the VSSC Centre and has had no reason to look back after that. He later did his master's degree in aerospace engineering from the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, with specialization in dynamics and control. At the ISRO, he has been associated with the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle project during its initial phase. Later, he became the Associate Director Projects of the VSSC and also the Project Director of the GSLV Mk3 launch vehicle in 2010. He was also the Deputy Director of Propulsion and Space Ordnance Entity till November 2014. In June 2015, he took over as the Director of the Liquid Propulsion System Centre at Valiyamala, Thiruvananthapuram and served there until January 2018. Somnath then took over as Director of VSSC from Sivan, who became Chairman of the ISRO, and now he is all set to succeed him in the top post too. Meanwhile, the newly appointed ISRO chairman said on Wednesday that the Indian space sector needs to be developed to provide business opportunities for private players, and changes are required in the Indian space program by keeping in mind the needs of future generations. Speaking to reporters about his views about the future direction of the space program or sector of the country, he said that just like private players have entered this field the world over, similar changes are required in India too, and that is the main agenda. He said presently the Indian space program is confined to ISRO, but the government now wants new people to come into this sector. It can be private players or big industries. We need to develop our space sector as a business opportunity for them and as a part of our economy. This is a target and it is a big responsibility, he said. But the increase in the space budget cannot be by government funding or support alone. Just like the changes which happened in the telecom and air travel sectors, the same should happen here too. With that, there can be more job opportunities and an increase in research and development, Somnath said. However, this would not mean privatization of ISRO like BSNL and Air India are being privatized, he clarified. He said BSNL and Air India were service-oriented while ISRO was also core technology-oriented and therefore it cannot be privatized as it researches and develops technology. Somnath also said that he does not believe that the Indian space program or ISRO should move forward as it exists now without any changes. The CM in a Facebook post said it was a proud moment for Kerala since a Malayali has been elevated to the head of ISRO and wished Somanath all the best. Somanath's new appointment is for a combined tenure of 3 years from the date of joining of the post, inclusive of an extension and tenure beyond the age of superannuation in public interest, a personal ministry order said. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.